Should be live on all the thingies. Da, 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 da. Hello. Hello. Let me see. Check that. Let me just see one more thing. I messed around with a bunch of settings today, so we're just checking. Should be good. All right, all right. Da, 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 da. Yay! I changed a couple of things around, so hopefully nothing is on fire. Hopefully. We're going to continue, though, from where we were. Happy Wednesday. Oh, I just took my Advil. Cheers. A lot of messing around with equipment today. It's been really fun. Let me check. Let's see. That should be good. Keep an eye on OBS. Here we go. I got a couple little errors I'm keeping an eye on, but that should be good. I think we're okay. I think. Hold on. Ba-ba-ba-da-boom, ba-boo. I hope everyone's having a great day. Stop it.
Alright, that sounds good.
Stop it. Shut up, dude. Hold on. So let's see if everything looks excellent so far. Okay. That is good. Shut up. Shut up. Okay. Here it does. We're going to continue the middle partial. And we'll keep it going. Oof. We got a lot to do, and I'm very excited. So if anyone has questions, please feel free to ask. We are live on Twitter. I hope everything looks okay. We're live on YouTube. I hope everything looks okay. And Twitch. Thank you to Mr. Greggles for hopping on a call this morning. We figured out some stuff. I'm trying some new settings. So hopefully nothing is looking weird or terrible. So, ba-ba-ba-ba. I just found it keeps buffering. That is not good. I'm sorry about that. Hold on, Theo. Hi. Yeah, I got some new settings going on. Let me check. I might have to look on online. I might have to check on my thing. Let's see, advanced settings. That should be okay. Let me see. Let me log in. Let's see what it looks like on my phone. But hi. That's weird. I don't even see it live. What made your sense so smooth? Oh, thank you. I'm very confused. I'm using the Atom plugin, and it says I'm only live right now on YouTube. So I'm very confused because I don't even think I'm live on Twitter. Well, it was live. So if I'm live on Twitch right now, it's not showing it, but I'm talking to you. I know we're live on YouTube 100% because that's like the main shebang. Shaboop. But let me see. Yeah, YouTube looks good. Twitch, yeah, there's nothing on Twitch. Hold on. I'll try to go live again. I'll try to hit the stream strands. I may have to figure this out, guys. Sorry about that. So, oh my God! What's that from? Da, 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 da. That's funny. A little delay there. That's so weird. Let me just check something. That's 264 constant. Da, da, da. So Twitch is, oh, nope. It ain't having it. It is like, hold on. Let me try this again. Okay. We'll try that. I think I was going to Hong Kong. That's not good. Sorry, Twitch. Sorry, Twitch. Let's see if that's any better. And we'll try going back live on Twitter again. Let's see. Yeah, we'll try Twitter. That should be better. I don't know why it shut off, but yeah, I don't know what's going on. Definitely having some. All right, hold on. We bust out the stats. Yeah, we're good. Sorry if anyone's watching on YouTube. Let's see. We'll try this again. That should be okay. Let me just double check and see if it's live. Should be good. apologies. If anyone's checking. Yeah, I'm trying all kinds of new settings today. We should be good. All right, nice. All right, awesome. Should be all set. We'll get back to it. Cue the robot. Although that should be it. I was going to a Twitch Hong Kong server. So it was like, look, kid, I don't know what you're trying to do here. This noob. All right. Let me zoom in the settings so I can read chat a little better because I got the new thingy here. What's that? I think we got a loose lug. Okay. Let's try it. left-hand lead is going to get me every time. I wonder if I can, hold on. Sorry, guys. I want to see if I can bring up the zoom so I could see a little better. How do I do that? Chat appearance, maybe this. Ooh, there we go. Nice, okay, got it. That's better, I can see. Okay. And I did this page wrong. I gotta reapproach this. Or I should say, let me go grab a pen. I gotta fix this before it gets too out of control. This is my chimney, ba 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 da da da. So, a herta in the middle of a triplet. I always have said chimney, like in what's that? What's the umbrella lady? Chimney, right, left. So this will be left, right. Did I do all these wrong? Right, left. I did. Holy crap. Right, left, left, right. Dun da da da, dun da da da. Left, right. That's right. I did those. Those are right. Okay. I did those. Those ones good. Yeah, well, those are good. I guess I just messed up 2 of them. Which, yeah. Sounds about right. The left-hand version of that, chimney, starting with the left hand, is going to be probably a little easier because the skip beat's on the right hand. is hard. I definitely keep wanting to say that. Let me get out of this. Bum 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 bum. I'm wondering if, hold on. I don't know if I'm getting errors. I might have to check something. Give me 2 seconds, guys. I'm just checking that everything looks okay. Because I think the video is like borked. Whoa! Yeah, Atom is, I think, not downscaling. Give me 2 seconds. We'll fix it on the fly. Stream is buffering all the time, even though it changed. Yeah, I'm so sorry. Dabble, I'm trying to get it. I just ended it. I don't know why. I changed some settings here in OBS, and I don't think it's doing what it's supposed to be doing. So I'm checking just to make sure that we're... I don't know why it's not doing what I'm asking it to do. So give me, I'm so sorry. That looks good. That looks good. Okay, hold on. Let's see. I'm sorry. All right. So we're for sure live on YouTube. Hello, YouTube. All right. So why isn't this rescaling? No idea why that isn't working. Okay, let me try one more thing. Let me see. Yeah, I can't get this to downscale. So streaming should be there. Maybe I gotta disable that. Not sure. Hold on. Let me see. YouTube should be ripping. Chicago East, save output. All right. I'll try maybe this. I'm afraid to hit go live. Try one more time. We'll try Twitch and see what that does. Yeah, it's choppy. Woo, it's choppy. Yeah, it's choppy. I'm gonna have to figure out. I don't think I can do what I want to do. Don't think it'll work. Well, we'll stick with YouTube today, I guess. Just do a quick stream on YouTube. I'm sure that looks good because I'm using AV1. I'm testing that. I'm trying like the different encoder, but I just don't think it's gonna work out to do what I want to do, which sucks. Technically, it should. I might try something while we're just here, right? Why not? Why not? Main canvas. We'll add an output. Let's just see what happens. It still goes to Hong Kong. That's so crazy. We'll do this live. I like to go to. We do this one. Ah, you made it. How you doing? Dabble. Oh, it's good to see you. Yeah, I'm trying. So Atom has this new like multi-stream thing, and we were trying. Usually, I use Twitch as my main output, and I'll just do like YouTube and Twitter as kind of like sub whatever. But I made YouTube my mainstream, so it should like be 1440, like kind of beefy at with the AV1 encoder, so it should look pretty nice on YouTube. I hope. And I'm trying to figure out why Twitch, because it's sending the same like huge signal over to Twitch, and Twitch is like, "What are you doing?" That's why it was buffering so much. Plus that, and I was sending it to Hong Kong. So I fixed that though, but it was still sucking. Austin, what's up? And Twitter too. Oh my God, I probably took down Twitter with sending that big of a signal to Twitter. So I gotta get my stream key real quick, and then I'm gonna try something just to see if maybe Greg suggested I do something, but I'm gonna try something else. Create output. So output settings. But how are you guys doing? I know this is kind of boring. So I'm going to try to go very, very fast. Original, we're going to rescale the output 100%. We're going to rescale to Twitch itty bitty 1080. Little bitty. And our bitrate will go up to 8,000. 1,000. I'll use all them bitches. So we'll try this on Twitch again. If the encoder explodes, then I gotta go back to my old way of doing stuff. Slow. We want best quality, right? High, 2 pass, high. None of that garbo. There we go. All right. Let's see what this does. I'm going to go to Twitch. Rack, what's up, dude? Did you get my picture? We watched it again this morning. Or I watched it again with the missus. But yeah, that was really fun. I'm going to go live on this. Let's see what happens. I'll check. We should be live on Twitch. But I'm curious what the settings are. Sorry, guys. I feel terrible. This one's working a little better. 1080p source. 1080p source. You big nerd. 1080p source. You big nerd. Yeah, it's working. 1080p source. How's it look though? Yeah, it's working. That looks good. Pretty cool and promising. I imagine it's a bit finicky to get the settings right. You know what? I don't think so. I think it's a little easier than the thing with AV1 is you use less bandwidth, like less upload. The settings are kind of the same in OBS at least. It's just that so I'm sending 15,000 megabits per second. Yeah, infinity loop. All right, so we should be live on Twitch still too. I'm keeping an eye on it. So settings aren't like nuts. It's more like the settings are the same, but you can use less. So like, let's say for Twitch, using H.264, the HVEC or whatever, NVEC, I would do 8,000, right? And if I was doing AV1 to Twitch, I would probably only need like a third of that. Probably only need like 3,000 to get the same quality. So it's got a better quality encoder and it uses so much less upload. So if I was to use the Twitch encoder, H.264, NVEC, whatever it is, I don't know, the NVEC 264. If I were to use that for this on YouTube, I would need like 40,000 upload, where I'm only at 15. So it's like if bandwidth is a limitation for you, which some people it is, like some people's upload is only, like 15 or 20, maybe, or 5, I don't know. It just saves so much bandwidth. And I think that's what Twitch is, they're definitely working on it for sure. And Vink is yeah, okay, cool, nice. Does it look okay? We're fixing it in post, right? Let's figure out AV1 on a Mac. On a Mac, yeah, I don't know, dude. Well, yeah, I don't know. Streaming on a Mac used to suck. That's how I started. I started streaming with a Mac, and it was rough. It was very rough. But I did it for like 2 years back in the day with just H.264 straight up from the computer, but they weren't made for streaming. Nowadays with the new chips, definitely. Look sharp and crisp. Okay, awesome. Mike, what's up? From home, from hanging with... oh, nice. Is Keith losing his mind? Is he going crazy? I can imagine he's going a bit insane. But yeah, Pocket Percussion. Oh wait, I meant to get back to you, dude. Did you messaged me back about coming up or doing a call? I'm sorry. Yeah, we'll have to. When did you? I don't know, Mike. Let me just check really quick. Are you gonna be home later today? Because we could do a call later. We're gonna chat about interfaces and things in gear. Let me know. I'm afraid to test it, but should I try going to Twitter too? I hate to do this all live, but it's like I can sit down here and set it all up for days, but if it doesn't work, it doesn't work, right? All right, so vertical, we're not using vertical canvas. Nope. Remove. And then Twitter. Wonder if I could just copy this. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I'm so sorry. I can't copy this. Okay. Remove. Vertical. Remove. All right. If you don't mind, we might try it. We might try to go live on Twitter too, just to see if anything explodes. Live streaming, you gotta kind of test live. I guess that's what we're doing today. That's the last thing I wanted to do, but hey, why not? Why not? It'll take me 5 seconds, guys. I'm so sorry to do this, but it is kind of nice to work through the kinks. Hold on, sources. Burp. Recommended. Where's my stream key? There we go. No one look at my test. All right. Now we'll set this up here. Once we get it, it should work fine. Oh, leave me alone. I hate that sound. How's everyone's day? We are not going to the west. We are going to go to Virginia. Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads. All right, main encoder. No. We're going to use that one. Crap, let me look which one I'm using. Okay, we're good. We're good. Mountain Mama. Rescale output. Definitely. Rescale to... you know what? I might not have did that right, but whatever. We want 1080. My neck hurts. I'm using my left hand. My back hurts, kids. We'll do 6,000. Why not? Take that, Elon. Keyframe will go up to 2. I just do this. I'm just going to do the same settings, see what happens. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Full resolution, profile high, no look ahead, no psycho visual tuning, max B frames. Yeah, we'll do 4. Why not? Why not? Okay. I'll double check it. Make sure settings saved. Original rescale. Looks good. Audio settings. Okay, yeah, we should probably bring that down. Okay. We're just going live, and I'm going live a million times today. I'm so sorry. Audio. Crap. I want to bring the audio up for Twitch, cause. And we want this sharpened. Okay. Let's see. He's doing okay. We went over the new space. Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait to see what he does. Pocket Percussion guys down in Philly. Keith bought, or didn't bought, but he's renting like the unit that's like 2 units down, but it's like insane space. So he's in the midst of like gutting it and painting it and getting it ready. All right, so I should still have a go live thing set up. I didn't end the broadcast. Let's see on Twitter if it's still working. Okay, no, it ended. Let me create a broadcast. Let's say we're jazzing. We're jazzing today, right? We will be jazzing. Public, select a source. Brr. Recommended settings. No one cares about that. Let's see if it works. And I just moved the wrong window. I would like all these to work. That's like the goal, right? Let's see. Twitter should be going. Should be cranking. Should be cranking 90s. But it ain't. At least I don't think it is. Keeping an eye on it. Oh. Nope. It like kind of hopped in there for a second. I think Twitter might be having some issues. Of course, it could be on my end, though. No warnings yet, which is good. Like, no encoder warnings. Take me home, country roads. Yeah, should be working good. We should be cruising. I'll refresh here. Timed out. Oh, okay. Maybe because the other one timed out. Hold on, guys. Waiting for stream. YouTube and Twitter are interesting. Twitch, you just go live on OBS and it's like instant. Select the source. OBS East. Come on. Our stream key's good. Don't time out. Let's go. Try it one more time. Maybe? It looks frozen though. I got a picture, but I'm so frozen. I don't think anything's happening. There's definitely a picture. All right, so maybe my settings are like stupid. All right. Hold on, guys. Let's figure this out. We'll get it. We'll get it. H.264, rescale output to that. God, why? Advanced settings. Maybe if I half the frame rate, let's see what happens. I don't think so. Oh. Maybe. Oh. Maybe. Okay. Yeah. I think we're cooking. We'll go live. I don't know what's happening. So let me know if you guys can see this on Twitter too. So far I don't have any encoding errors. So far. We'll see what happens. Yeah, live streaming testing is definitely something you should test live. Go figure. Been doing this for how many years? So far everything looks good. Nothing's on fire. Country road. I am definitely curious though how it looks on, since we're doing this, why not? I'm gonna check it. Usually I'm not rude in being on my phone, but I want to see what Twitch looks like. So I'm using Atom, guys. A-I-T-U-M. And so I'm using Atom, guys. A-I-T-U-M. Shut up. Twitch looks good. Okay. I'm just making sure the colors and all that, like the codecs, just look right and not like weird. Because Twitter always looks like darker and grosser than normal. So I was trying some new stuff. Live. Twitch looks good. Okay. I'm just making sure the colors and all that, like the codecs, settings, auto, just look right. Advanced. Like we're going big. Twitter always looks like darker and grosser than normal. So I was trying some new stuff. Live. Shut up. How do I mute YouTube? Looks good. I don't want to hear myself. Just making sure the colors and all that. That looks good. All right. Do it on the day. Yeah, pretty much, man. Ooh, that looks crispy. You can see my boogers. All right. I'm afraid to look at Twitter. Let's see what Twitter looks like. It's either going to be nice or like just grainy as all get out and dark and weird looking profile. Live. Open live video. Yeah. Twitter always looks darker and weirder. I don't know. Let me see if I can change settings. I don't think you can. Come on, Elon. Let me delete this. Delete post. Open live video. Let's just check it one more time. Yeah, I can't adjust the quality. So I don't know what the quality is on it, but is this a free alternative to Restream? Yes. If you have the bandwidth, meaning like if you have some like rip and upload, 100% get it because it's great. So I don't know what the quality is on it, but and it's Mr. Greggles and Dust, like some great people are working on it. Jazzin'. All right, let's see. And it is great. If you have the upload, for sure, I would use this 1,000%. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little tricky to kind of get the. There's a lot to like set up, I guess, but once you get it, it seems to be pretty good. I might have had things backwards, but I don't know. I'm not streaming to Hong Kong anymore. Sorry. Don't want that. The government's going to come banging on my door. Are you streaming to China? No. I guess people do that all the time with TikTok, but you know. All right, we should be good. I don't know. This is super unexciting, but we should be live on Twitter, on Twitch, and YouTube without any explosions, right? That should be the play. Hopefully. Hopefully. I got this like vitamin drink. Oh, when you get to the end of it, it just tastes like complete butt. But 900 down and 100 up. Oh, wait, 100 like that's pretty good, right? That's good. That's really good. 100 plus, like megabits. I only have 40, dude. I have 2 gig down. How crazy is this? I have 2 gig down and 40 megabits per second upload. How nuts is that? We're still on cable, like I don't have fiber. But the fact that they have that much bandwidth for download, like just split it in half. Give us a little more. It's crazy. So I'm trying to get the most out of what we're paying for. But if you have 100 up, you're like, that's more than enough to stream to like 5-6 places. Restream though, you send one signal and then they do the restreaming for you. But Restream is like what, 400 some bucks a year or something crazy like that. Like it just seems like a lot for what you get. Where this is free and it's kind of cool. fiber here. I'm in the backwoods in Ireland. That's I hate you. Fiber is, I'm not kidding. It's less than a mile, but to get it up here, just for me, because there's like no one around. I looked into it when we moved here. It was like 60 grand, and I was like, no, I would have to pay for it. I'm like, don't need it. And they're like, well, we might bring it up there. I'm like, can you please? So crazy money can't justify. Yeah, you know, if I was making that every month, I'd be like, yeah, whatever, sure, let's do it. But you know, times are tough drum streaming. So yeah, it just wasn't. It didn't make sense. But all right, we'll practice a little bit. I think we got it figured out. I like it. Let's see how the audio sounds. Feel good about it. Austin, hello. Very spicy jazz today, I see. We're working on Hertas. And Rex, hi. It's great to see you guys. Happy Wednesday. I almost said Monday. It's a chill day today. Chill day today at our house. We had all this stuff planned. I was going to have Colin come record today. He's got his book, and he was going to record the snare solos from his book for people that buy it so they can like watch it online. But he's a little under the weather. So I kind of was like, I have a free day today. So we messed around with some settings and getting stuff all set up. It's Saturday for you. Nice. You have a Tama kit. Nice. This is a Gretsch broadcaster. So in Cadillac green gloss, 12, 14, and 18. Wow. I don't know what is like rattling around. You hear that? Oh, it's a lug. It's a loose lug. Let me get that before the world explodes. Hold on. Ba-ba-ba. I want that. I heard a rattle. I have both Rhapsody and Baloo in my head. Rattle eliminated. Boom, 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 boom. The snare sounds crisp. Thank you. It is the Gretsch Bell Brass. Sounds good. Oh, let's go, Rack. Oh, I'll play some more. Let me know. Yeah, sure. Working on Hertas. That's like been my life the past couple week and a half is just Hertas. But when you really start to unpack these variations and stickings, there's so much we could do. Let's see, rattle, rectified, yeah. I only heard it with the shotgun mic on. We'll continue. You're gonna buy a new practice pad. I've seen lots of people recommend the Evans Real Feel. Real Feels are hard, but they're good. If you're gonna get a hard pad, the Real Feel is amazing. Or I recommend both. I have a hard one, I have the Real Feel, and the soft one. Zildjian bottom out crap. What is it called? The Zildjian like soft pad. I don't know the name of it, but it came out probably like 2 Zildjian bottom out. What, guys? Can anyone help me? The soft foamy pad from Zildjian, that's out. Meinl has one too. I think they call it like Reflex. Thank you. That's it. I use 2 pads. I use a Real Feel and a Reflex pad. So between those two, you got a lot covered. But on a pad though, my pad regimen is not actually wood sticks. I use aluminum sticks or metal sticks, whatever they are. They're a little heavier, and I play really slow on pads, like really slow, just to learn like movements, right? Because that extra weight lets the stick slow down, and you can really make sure your fingers are in the right spot. So on pads, I don't play fast. I play like stupid, boring slow, just for movement and technique. And then if I want to like work on speed, I come to an actual drum. People also recommend the Artom. Do not buy that pad. Don't buy that pad. I have one. I'll give it to you if you want, but don't play on it. It's a trap. It's not good. I think it promotes some really bad muscle usage, very unnecessary muscle usage wrecks. So I would say if you're gonna buy one pad to rule them all, get the Reflex pad, because it has 2 sides. One's a little firmer, one's real squishy. But avoid the Artom one with all you got. I shouldn't say it's bad, but it just doesn't promote growth when you're a new player. Maybe if you're like just really trying to like build strength, but like just play on a pillow, you know? So I think a lot of people get those moon gel pads and try to play like fast on them, and they're really more for like pulling up on a rebound thing. So yeah. Because there's nothing on the drum set that is that dead. Like, there's nothing. If there is, like, get a new drum set. Lord of the Pings. I like it. Not the only one who plays entirely slow on pads. I mean, if you don't have a drum set, obviously you're gonna want to play fast and work on stuff. But if you have a snare drum, like, slow down, work on technique on a pad, and then use the drum for actual speed and dexterity for sure. Because you get a pad is great, but they do not give you any of the same kind of feel. I feel like a real drum does in response. Plus, practice them all over. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You have 6 practice pads right here. They all feel different. So that's what I'd recommend. But Rex, that's exciting. But if you can't get the Reflex pad, can you get the Meinl version of it? It's called like the Meinl Mellow Pad, I think, or Mallow Pad. If you can't get that, a Real Feels good, or like a Zildjian hard pad, any kind of thing. I mean, Evans, the Real Feel. Evans bought Real Feel, right? HQ, I think, is another good company. Like, there's some great pads out there, Meinl Marshmallow Pad. Yeah, it's the same thing. Meinl kind of just copied. Meinl's good at copying ideas. Whoa. Zildjian, Standard, or Evans. Yeah. Just if you're a complete noob and getting started, yeah, you'll enjoy it for sure. Mike Johnston's coming out with a pedal too, I think, with a pad with Aquarian, that's exciting too. I enjoy the Reflex. I think it's really good. I have an OG Reflex before Zildjian bought them. The person who made them just couldn't keep up with demand, so he just sold it. But I have a Zildjian one and one of the originals, and they're the same. They're great. They're quiet, you know. ProLogix, that's it, Mike. Yeah, is nice, but I have a few from Reflex. Yeah, they're ProLogix. Yeah, I like the sound the ProLogix ones make. Very what do you call it? Very like marchy. I don't know. Room shots. Yeah, room shots fired. Yeah. Well, like the clap stack. Right? Trevor Lawrence invented the clap stack with a GOP. Or I think he did it with, he had the idea and then went to a GOP, and then Meinl just did it anyway. I don't know. It's a little shady. Like Sizzle on that ride. Ooh, A Customs, right on. They're shimmery. I want to master double bass. So I also have a lot to learn from them. Yeah, you can get a lot done, man. Just like with the pad and just your feet on the floor, just tap it. Right, coordination. Never too late to start, right? Relax, ever run, I feel better. And the feel is better than the Reflex and all the other versions. Yeah, they make some great stuff. There's options. That's what's cool. Back in the day, it was like a board with some leather strapped to it. That was your practice pad. So we're definitely very lucky. But if I were to say avoid any pad, it would be the Moongel one. Like, don't get that. That's not a good one. It's a literal, like, technique suck. It sucks everything in. Do you only play jazz, or do you dabble in other things? So Austin, I was like a rock, pop, metal, R&B, country drummer, like a modern drummer forever, like 20 some years. But recently started dabbling in jazz, wanting to get better at it. I have a whole video coming out about it, and my reasonings and why I did it. But yeah, jazz is kind of like the next thing that I want to get down as a drummer. That interests me, you know. And I can get either a Zildjian standard pad or Reflex, but I don't know if the official dealer has it in stock. There's a deal on the Real Feel pad on Amazon. I think I'm going to try to get the standard Zildjian, but I don't know if Evans is better. Rex, if I'll be honest, I'm going to give you my Simon Cowell answer. If you're just starting out, they're all the same. That's my honest opinion. Like, you're gonna get a lot done with any of those pedals or any of those pads. So get which one maybe is a better price or in stock. If noise is an issue, I would get the Reflex one for sure. Like if slapping on like a rubber thing. But if you're just starting out, any pad's gonna do, man. Anything to get you going. Oh, what's up? The camera's crazy good. That 5K is worth it. It wasn't 5. Well, kinda. If you add all the things, the lens, guys. You're like, oh, I'll get this camera. I can afford it. And then you're like, oh, I need a lens too. And then you're like, crap. So yeah, it's a good camera. It really is. I've been messing around with it, not outside of streaming and like going outside with it and doing some ProRes stuff. So I'm learning it. There's a lot. It's so much different than my last camera, but I love it. Wait, Sinister, who is this? I taught you how to play every corner of music years ago. Who are you, an old student? Coop! That's right, dude. You gotta forgive my brain. That's right, dude. How are you doing? Are you still in the Southern California? You would hate our lessons now. I'd be like, okay, so we're going to do some jazz music today. I love it, man. It's good to see you. It's the one thing I miss about California is seeing students, old students. You know? Every time I come to stream, okay. Oh, you're in Ventura. Nice. It's cool. It's cool up there, right? Are you by the coast or? My wife was recently out that way for a wedding, and she's like, it's just like Santa Clarita is just like exploded. There's just houses even more. And I was like, glad I'm out of there. So it's great to see you, man. Are you still drumming, hopefully, in your new spot? Can you like make some noise? But Sergey, here, let me show you. I'll let you see. So the lens I have is set up on the Idolchrone, and the focus module is doing like zoom. So I'm relying more on it's not pulling. The camera itself is doing focus, but the focus module is working the zoom, so it works out really well. You'd hate my kit. I feel like if you're out of the whole rock scene, I modeled it after Mike Portnoy's white albino. Oh, nice. With the purple. That's funny. That's so cool. I still play rock and stuff. I still have to work, right? Still got to make the monies. But my learning right now and kind of exploration is in jazz. So I got this like, it's just an open kit. That's where like my interest is right now with drumming. Oh, you're in See Me. Nice. That's still cooler, right? Oh, you're back and forth. Nice. Dude, I hope you're good. I hope you're happy. I hope you're healthy. I hope you're feeling good. Back in the house where I can make noise. I'm still settling in. My dad wants to settle my kit and start playing again. Hell yeah. How's your dad and mom doing? Your dad, I always dug your dad. He was just kind of like, and I get it. Having 3 boys now, I'm like, I get it. So, hard question. How do you get the patience to do this for a living? I mean, I do also, but I also find it hard when no one is live with me. Just want to, no, don't say that. If you are doing this for, I used to live stream for sure to make money, and yeah, it was an income, right? Because it was just me working when we moved here. So I kind of set it up before we left to kind of make sure, to put food on the table, right? I was definitely live streaming back then for, to make money. But if you're starting out or you're streaming and no one's there, it sucks. It's hard for sure. But if you're streaming, how do I put this? Stream things that excite you and that are going to bring out the best you, if that makes sense. And, you know, you might not have thousands or hundreds of people, but if 2 or 1 show up and they're your people, that's what it's all about. And you have to keep that perspective with it. It's just like with music, right? Like if you're in a band or like you're a drummer or whatever, and you're working all these gigs that you hate, it sucks, man. It sucks being a drummer. Or if you're in a band that you hate, they might be successful, but after a while it just like kills you inside. That's why, like, now at my age and where I am in my life, I would rather play to like 1 person in a club and play the music that excites the crap out of me than 20,000 people on a gig that I hate. So with streaming, it's the same kind of thing. You know, you have to look at why you're doing it. Are you looking to like gain fame or recognition or whatever? Are you doing it for money? Or like, I practice on stream now and I love it. The only reason I go live is just to talk drums and talk shop with people and connect with old students and friends, and you know, it's fun. It's like I live on a mountain in the middle of nowhere, so I get to chat. So for me, like I love just, you know, sharing my practice and my journey right now. So you really have to ask yourself, like, the patience isn't an issue, because like for me, I get really excited about going live even if no one shows up, you know. I'm still going to practice. I'm still going to work on stuff. I'm still going to talk to the camera, you know. So it's hard though now. Like, I was just, again, talking with someone today about this. Like, streaming's way different than it was when I started. I'm streaming now going on, 8 years, I think. And it's definitely a different landscape than it was before, especially music, streaming music. COVID was interesting. It brought a ton of people here for streaming because that was their only option. And it changed a lot of dynamics, I think, on the platform in a good and a bad way. But it's really hard to stream anything right now and get traction and make a decent living out of it, right? Some people pop off and get lucky, but it's a hard game, man. And if you're in it for that, it's gonna be rough. So that's my suggestion, is the patience you'll have endless patience if you're streaming just for you know, if that makes sense. But it's hard, man, for sure. I get it. Deaden with moon gels, tune low as heck, all that jazz. No, that's how my tracking, if I got to do like stuff for clients, I've got all kinds of different kits already tuned up and ready to go, that I could just swap out, you know, for close mic tunages. Dad's still a workaholic. Mine's kind of been going through some medical complication. Oh, dude. Well, tell him I said hi. They were good people, I remember. I feel like the music category doesn't have the highlight it deserves, especially the musicians that are talented like yourself. Ro, hi. You spent your whole life learning your skill. Self-accountability, yeah. Rick, yep. The music categories on it, just, I'm going to say live streaming in general. This is an interesting talk. This is my perspective. I'm sure there's a lot of other people that feel differently, but live streaming back, let's say 2014, 13, 15, when it was starting out, like, you had to go way out of your way to stream, right? It was crazy hard for people to stream a video game, to capture it and then stream it. And Twitch was just like coming up, and it was something new. The technology was just so refreshing and exciting, and you could go live and talk with people and connect and chat. All these things were new, right? The music category came about, and it was super small. I feel like I came into it a little late too. Like there was already a big music community, not big, but it was a solid community where streamers knew each other in the communities. If one wasn't on, they would be watching other. Like people just enjoyed the music streamers, and there were a lot of shared audiences, right? Like everyone knew everybody. Like if you rated someone, everyone was always like sub to everybody, and it was just like it was like a bunch of bees that were all working together, right? So the music community was pretty tight. I came in, I think, on the tail. I would say the tail end of that, because I honestly feel like COVID hit, and all these like professional musicians, touring musicians, like pro level people were coming onto the platform to make money, right? And I think that drew away a lot of like just the closeness of all these, artists. And that's, again, it's not a bad thing, right? Like the music directory, I feel like it hasn't grown in audience as much as maybe other ones. So that's why I feel like it's not popping off. Like there's not people coming to Twitch to watch music. When you have places like Instagram and Twitter and, YouTube, like Twitch isn't the place. It sounds silly, but it's not the place anymore that people are going to seek out music like maybe they were in the past, because every place now has the live streaming option. I honestly feel if you're a drummer and you're just starting out, you should be on YouTube. You should be on Instagram Live. You should be like, that's where the drummers are, right? That's where the audience is for that. I'm on Twitch because I like Twitch. I love it. I love the people. I've made some really good. If you guys weren't on here, I wouldn't be streaming on Twitch. 100%. But I've met some really nice people, and like I show up because it's just such an appreciation. And I know some people like to be on Twitch. They still love that ecosystem. So it makes sense. But if you're starting out or having some trouble on Twitch, like you should be streaming on all the things as much as you can, right? But the category, I don't think is they could highlight it as a lot, Ro. I feel like they could like say, check out Twitch music every day, like 20 times. They could probably tweet it 1,000 times. I feel like they've already got as much audience, like as the people that want to watch music live or maybe request a song, they know it's here. It's been here for so long, and it's not growing like crazy. So like, I don't know. That's my 2 cents on it. And it's interesting because there's crazy talented people on here, and some have like one, some have no viewers. But there's so many of those now because I just don't think the audience is big enough to support as many creators as there are nowadays that are live 24/7. It's an interesting topic, but oh, made me cry, bro, in a good way. Nice. Yeah, I mean it's hard. It's how do I put this? It's not for everybody, for sure. Live streaming is not. It's not for everyone. It's not easy. It's super hard. But you have to do it, again, in a way that just makes you happy. That's the answer, right? That's the key, is stream something that you're just excited about. If it's like polka music and all you want to do is play polka, then do that. And just say, I'm putting out what I love. And you have to think of it like that. I feel like we know what to do nowadays to get people's attention, all the clickbaity stuff and, whatever, do the click or do the quick, like clicky, like, oh, we all know what works nowadays to do that. It's not rocket science. You don't have to take a course. But a lot of that just leads to like emptiness inside. You know? So in a world where everyone's trying to put out the same thing, especially like music streamers and all that, everyone's kind of trying to do the same thing, right? Maybe just a different face and a different voice or whatever. You know, there's only one you, so stream what you would want to watch. Stream what you think is you, 100%, and that's going to make you stick out, especially in a big sea of creators, more than anything. You know. We see you doing well still. Just want to stop in and chat for a minute. Yeah, dude, it's great to see you. If you're still here, Coop. I started teaching Cooper. I think he was in like 7th grade, maybe 6th grade, all through high school. Crazy. He's like a grown man. Today I installed an app in OBS to help me multi-stream on Twitch and YouTube. I said, yeah, that's what we're doing now. And that's what we were working on. And I hate to say this too. I hate to sound like a Debbie Downer, but you know, live streaming in general, I don't know how many people are still like, I feel like with TikTok and mobile and everything like that now, like, I don't feel like Twitch, the numbers are what they projected they would be by now. I'm not saying Twitch is dying. I think it's always going to be around. But like the live streaming in general, like the model of you have to be live 8 hours a day, all day long, that clearly doesn't work anymore. You know, so using live streaming as just another means to get out what your art is, whatever that is. That's what your goal with it should be. You know, treat live streaming as I don't know, just another form of getting your art out. But if you treat it like I gotta go live every day for 8 hours, Monday through Friday, it's gonna show. People can tell, you know. I feel like audiences can see it a mile away, or maybe I can see it in streamers because I've been there. But my point is, I don't know how much longer Twitch is going to be able to operate at a loss at the level that it's operating at. I can see it kind of fizzling out or getting sold, or just, I don't know. Once this generation kind of leaves, I don't see like my kids, they don't really want to watch live streams. You know, like teenagers and all that, like they're on swiping shorts and, you know, they're doing that kind of thing. The attention span of watching a live stream, I think, is it's going to be lost over the next 5-10 years. So it'll be interesting to see how people adapt to that, for sure. But if you're a drummer and you're streaming music, hit YouTube, do Instagram Live, get Atom, get the multi-stream thing, and just put out things that, again, if you're a drummer and people know you're a good drummer, like, and if you're just putting out covers and just playing covers, like, people know that. They know you can play, right? Put out things that make you unique, like that they can't hear or see anywhere else, if that makes any sense. Good or bad, you know, like if I just put out a drum cover every day for the year, I know for a fact that would give me 1 million whatever likes. And yeah, if I spent a time in editing an awesome drum cover every week or whatever, like, yeah, you're going to get views, you're going to get whatever. But that's all you're going to get, is just people are going to be like, oh, he can play covers, you know? So it depends on what you want to do. If that's what you want, awesome. But if you want to be a drummer that kind of stands out, or, you know, has their own kind of thing, you got to show that. You got to put it out there. People, most of the time, especially drummers, they're going to know if you can play or not, you know? So attention span is lost. You're absolutely right. Yeah. So I wouldn't put all my money into live streaming as a musician. You know, it was great during COVID. I'm not going to lie. It gave so many people opportunities to just keep working, but it's not a viable like long-term career path, I don't think, for musicians, just with the rate at which everything changes, like one platform to the next, to one medium to the next. 1 minute we're horizontal and 1 minute we're landscape. Who knows what's going to be next, you know? So you have to be able to like adapt quick if you're going to ride that wave of like content creator and try to stay up with it. You also have to think like doing covers as a drummer, everything's going to be demonetized at a rate that's insane. So you're not going to make any money on YouTube. Twitch is going to be muted like all over the place. I would assume they're going to be doing live takedowns pretty soon. So you have to think about that all in all seriousness. Like with YouTube, I have a couple thousand subs from when I had drum covers up there. And over the last 2 years, I made them all private. And everyone's like, where's the drum covers? And I was like, I just don't want them up there. And when we started streaming to YouTube more, I wanted to unlock memberships. And I'll be honest, the folks at YouTube were really awesome. Even though my covers weren't public, they were private. I had them all up there, but you know, they're all like copyright. No strikes, but like copyright, just whatever, flagged for copyright on YouTube. You couldn't make any money off of them. But they had like 20, 50, 100,000 views, right? They had a lot of views, but no revenue from them. And I was keeping them just as nostalgia. I was keeping them private. And I messaged like, hey, I'd like to unlock memberships. Whatever it is on YouTube when I don't know what their program is, but I unlock like supers and super chats or whatever, but I didn't have memberships. And they were saying, you know, oh, you got some copyright stuff. I'm like, oh, it's private. So if I delete it, will it work? And they're like, yeah. So I went through, I archived everything. I downloaded all the stuff. So I didn't delete them, but I deleted all that stuff from my channel, which allowed me to, it was like within an hour, the membership things popped up. So the copyright thing could be a really big, it could be great for maybe exposure, but you know, the return on that and the time that you have to put in to learn songs, edit, and put stuff up, it's just not worth it, in my opinion. How's it copyright when it's titled cover in the title? I don't know much. Oh yeah, no, they don't even, it's just scrub. They have audio scrubbers that check for that. So, I mean, you could do a cover of a song, and if there's copyrighted material in it, that person who owns the copyright, who owns the publishing, will get the money for it. So you're essentially just giving money to your favorite artist, which if you like that, go for it. Jeffrey, hi. But that's how copyright works on the internet now, especially like with all this AI stuff coming out. That's even more crazy. Like it's going to get nuts. The detection that they can do. Twitch just flat out mutes VODs. Like if you play copywritten music during a Twitch VOD, they just mute it. But I could see down the future where they'll have the real-time capability to like take you offline, maybe, and just like kill your feed. You'll still be live and then bring you back when the copyright material is off. That's what my guess is. We're going to be going through the next year or two. So there's a lot of angry people about it still. But anything with other people's music, they'll find you. So I tweeted about this, but I've been doing Hertas on stream, right? Like not playing any music, and on YouTube I got a copyright strike from the Scorpions for a song called like crosswalk or crossover or something. I don't know, some like Scorpion song from like the 80s. And they were like, you need to blah blah blah, like I got an actual like, hey, brr. And I was like, what? And it was like, because I deleted everything that I'm like, I wouldn't play a Scorpion song. I hate Scorpions. And so I got the email and I was like, crap, what's going on? And So I go to the video. It was a live stream. They're like, on your live stream, you played a Scorpion song. And I'm like, no, I didn't. And it was like from a few days ago. And I'm watching it. I'm like, there's no, it's just me practicing. They're crazy. Because I thought, well, maybe like, I don't know, an alert played or I don't know. So I checked it. It's just me going. For like straight up like 2 hours. So I disputed it. I was like, there's nothing going on here. And they were cool. They're like, oh. But that's just to show you, like, the AI, the audio scrubbing, my audio was close to, like, it matched up with, like, the waveforms on, I guess, on a Scorpion song. So you really got to be on the ball. So to play only drums on videos. Yeah. Or if you write your own music or get permission from artists to play their songs, 100%. But if you're trying to play like popular music, yeah, like it's not going to happen. It can just sound similar to a song and is subject to copyright. Yeah. If it sounds, I mean, my audio is pretty, I don't want to say like amazing, but it's like, it's pretty good, you know. It's pretty clear and it's mastered, like live mastered. So yeah, audio levels and that it's similar. Too funny if it opens up with a drum fill. I checked out the song. It's called like cross something, crossover, cross. If you type in Scorpions and cross on Spotify, it'll pop up. And it kind of sounds like snary. I've never heard the song before, probably because it sucks. But Austin, Mitch, but in Mitch, he was talking about the new DJs category. If I understood correctly, you can check and see if you are able to play a song or not. Again, I can. Oh, that's cool. That's awesome if they do that. Yeah, some people like just are like, yeah, use our stuff, whatever. But you know, you can't just play whatever you want. But that's really cool, Austin. That's awesome. I love Mitch. He's probably sleeping, but I love Mitch. He's good people. Crossfire, that's what it's called. Yeah. Rack, yeah. It's like snary, right? It's like something. I was like, I literally put in the description, I'm like, I'm playing, like, I made a paper. I'm playing drum exercises. Like, get off my lawn, Scorpion. Like, come on now. Come on. But, you know, I get it. They gotta, if you write I get it, right? If I wrote a popular song or whatever, and people wanted to hear it, I would want to control how people heard it for sure. You know, if you're making a lot of money off of it and people are just like, and you're not getting credit for it, yeah, I guess that would suck. It's one of the reasons I stopped playing along to covers on stream. I'm like, yeah, this isn't my music. I'm making money off of this, right? You feel dirty, right? You feel weird playing, I don't know, a Foo Fighters song and getting, I don't know, a tip from it or something. It just feels weird. Deep down, we all know it's not right. If you're doing it just for fun to put it up to say like, look, Grandma, here's me playing Everlong. I get it. It's totally fine. But if you're monetizing yourself for that, it's kind of not right, if you ask me. So that's why it's one of the big reasons I stopped 2 years ago. What's the process to copyright your own music? Is it hard? Not really. It's not a big deal. It's different in every country, but it's not that big of a deal. There's a website. And pretty much when you record something and it's yours and you put it out there, if you post it or have like the original file creation, all that, it's kind of copyrighted. So you want to get into, not so much copyright, but publishing. Like you should look into that, like publishing and copyright, all that, you know, it's different. So you want to really make sure you have publishing rights and all that stuff if you're getting into making money, right? Especially as a drummer, you need to learn all that. Get in a publishing company. Get that going. If you're writing music, get a publishing, start a publishing company. If you're hot female in mid-20s, hot pants playing drum covers. Only flams, yeah. Whose stream was I in? Oh, I was in Samus's stream the other day, and they were like, "You're the hottest drummer on the internet," and I put 100% on hottest drummer on only flams. I'm sure people would definitely enjoy that website. As weird as it is, but yeah, I don't know if I want to play today. We're testing out. Are we still live on all the places? Today's kind of a meh day. Meh. I think it's working, but I'm enjoying chatting. But it's don't get down if you're streaming, and if you're modeling and you think your stream needs to be like another streamer's, or you have to do this to be successful with streaming, it couldn't be furthest from the truth, especially nowadays. Be yourself, put out stuff that excites you and that you would want to watch, and you're going to be super passionate about it and you'll love it. That's the secret, right? It's like you have to change the pitch and key of your videos before publishing. I used to do that, back in the day. Yeah, because they wouldn't let you upload stuff on certain websites. So I've done that before, but they notice it now. Like, it's the way that these scrubbers work. If you ever bounce a song, or see the waveform in a recording software program or something, you see the waveforms and the shapes and the dynamics. It's not that they're listening, but it's more like they see those ones and zeros coming in, that shape of the wave that matches. So that's what they go off of. It might look like just one shape to us, but there's so many things, bit depths and all kinds of stuff that are in that material. So even changing the pitch, changing the tempo, the shape, and the root of the information is still there, so they can still tell nowadays. It's pretty crazy. Burns, how are you doing? Plain question: have you ever used guitar pedals on individual? No, but I want to. I want to get. Who was it? Aaron Sterling. He just posted using a guitar gate. I think he was using a Boss gate pedal. To be honest, Rec, I wouldn't even know where to start. I shouldn't say that. I know where to start, but man, that's just seems like a whole nother patch bay craziness, routing, crazy world. But do you know Aaron Sterling? Do you follow him? He's like John Mayer's drummer. He's playing with Post right now. He's a killer session guy. Super creative, probably the modern day Jeff Porcaro for now. Him and Ash Sohn, those two are just monsters. But he does a lot of that. It's pretty good. You saw Trevor. Oh, that's right. Yeah, Trevor did that with the tom mics, right? Or the snare mics. Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Or no, was it the Loudon or the he did some warm audio stuff. So crazy. What about live band performance covers with audiences too? If they own the publishing, they're good, but yeah, you can tell. You can definitely, yeah. Even if it's a lot like Queen Live or something on Spotify, someone owns the rights to that, the publishing. So 100%. Yeah, and if an audio scrub detects you singing a cover, a melody has a certain shape, they'll get you, man. They'll get you. It's crazy. Are you gonna play anything today? No music today, but we're jamming. We're practicing, Burns. I'm enjoying chatting. There's some good people. We're having some interesting conversations. Yeah, Rec, I'd love that. I was just telling my wife last night, we were talking about Trevor. Did you see his post about breakdancing at the Olympics? I love his perspective, man. And then he was saying, like, back in like the 30s and 40s in the Olympics, and I'm sure earlier than that, guys, there was like a jazz category, there was a class, there was music categories in the Olympics back in the day. Do you imagine that? Did some research, and yeah, you could get a gold medal in jazz. Wild. But Trevor, we talked about him a few times today. He wrote probably one of the coolest drum beats I think of all time. That Alicia Keys. This is so good. He's so good. But I love just like his Instagram. He's a real dude. Tells it like it is. I like that. It's like, what's the point of covering songs then? I feel for your heart. Well, Ro, the point is, again, I don't want to speak for drummers in general. This is just me. I liked playing along to covers when I was learning how to drum. It makes you feel like you're in the conversation, like you know what's happening. You're learning feels. You're locking in with these bands that you love their music. And it's great. It's such a cool feeling when you're learning. Then I think most musicians migrate towards like their own stuff. They want to like play their own thing. They don't want to play other people's ideas. Drummers, we have this thing. I don't know what it is. I feel like the birth of YouTube or whatever brought it about. Like drum covers were all that we could do as drummers to stand out as an individual and not just in a band. Which is true to some degree, right? But I'll be honest. Like I loved live streaming. I loved the energy when I was doing covers. It was really fun, and I learned a lot of great new bands. I got a lot out of it. It was fun. But at the end of the day, I've hated playing along to songs for decades. You know, like I'd say a vast majority of drummers that do covers, if you ask them honestly, hey, do you enjoy doing this? They'd be like, I'm so sick of this. I'm so sick of playing the same songs. Or it's like a wedding band. I'm so sick of playing September by Earth, Wind, and Fire. Same goes for original bands. Sometimes they're just so sick of playing the same album over and over every night for how long. So, yeah, I don't miss anything about not playing covers. Like, it makes me enjoy music more, for sure, when I hear it. But yeah, I hope that makes sense. Like obviously being inspired by music is from loving other music. Oh yeah. That's what I mean. I listen to music now for inspiration for sure, but I don't sit down and like learn songs anymore from other people. I hear certain things in it that maybe trigger that inspiration, and I'll try to bend it or do my own thing with it. But yeah, like sitting down and learning a song note for note, it's like when you're learning how to draw. If you want to like trace Goofy, like yeah, you'll learn how to draw Goofy. But if you're just tracing every picture you draw, it's like, why am I doing this? I'm just mimicking exactly the same thing, you know? So, Spaz and hello. So yeah, drum covers. I don't know. Like drummers just got this rep of like the only way that they can do stuff by themselves is to just play covers. I don't know. That model I feel like is just, we're so past that now. Like Carter McLean was brought up. He's a great creator who he's posted a few covers, probably just because he's like, I freaking love this, and he adds his own twist to it, and that's what I used to do. But I don't think that being like a majority of your content, I don't think that is the best, you know. But yeah, the snare sound, yeah, the brass. The brass 5x14. You know what I want right now? I want Chick-fil-A. I don't know why. But like part of me is like, kids, we're going out. I just want to like go get Chick-fil-A sandwich, sauce, and the waffle fries with a peach shake. Oh. But it's far. It's like an hour away. Would you drive an hour for Chick-fil-A? I might. My son right now, my oldest, loves cooking, loves baking. And this weekend we're going to do fried chicken, homemade fried chicken, and cheesecake, homemade that. So, yeah, I think I've been thinking about like the fried chicken we're going to like make, and that's making me want like a really good chicken sandwich, right? An hour, yeah. Yep. Chick-fil-A used to be like 5 minutes away when I lived in Valencia. It was like, oh, let's just go. There was like 3 of them. Now I'm like, oh, it's down in Scranton. But we'll see. I gotta convince the missus. Honey, I gotta go to Home Depot for a light switch. Like, oh, well, we're here, you know? She's probably watching. So she's like, light switch. But yeah, Five Guys would be good too. Oh, I'm hungry. What did I have today? What did you guys have to eat? I just had Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Like a 5-year-old. That's what I ate today. And coffee. I'll show you. Hold on. I'll get up. I'll show you. So I have the R88 up top, the R92 on the kick, and an SM57 on the snare. But hold on. And then we'll practice, I promise. So I got the R88. That's this guy. And then that's the kick drum. So 2 ribbon mics up top, or I guess like the overhead ribbon is two channels. That ribbon mic is pointed at the kick drum, and the other side of it, like the back side of the ribbon, is facing the room. So it's basically like a room and a kick mic all in one. And then the 57 on the snare. There is no EQ whatsoever on this setup right now, guys. No EQ whatsoever. There's compression. I'm using some parallel 1176 into LA 2As, stereos. So clean, parallel, and then that is going into a Fairchild or a Heritage Audio Grandchild 670 compressor, or Fairchild style. And then that is going into the SSL style. So it's just compression, really. Yeah, sanctioned appropriation is a killer line. Just watch, right? I mean, I get it, right? Like he knows more about that culture than most. But it's like you listen to him and you're like, yeah, man, he's right. And then you rewatch some of the stuff and you're like, oh my gosh. Oatmeal and banana pancakes. Oh, you were checking out the R92? Yeah. What ribbons do you have, Rec? I want to get an R84 next. But the R92's like low. It's dirty. It's a dirty mic. It can be clean, but the ribbons are two different ribbons. The one facing the kick right now is a little brighter. The logo side of the mic has a brighter ribbon, brighter high-end response, and the back is like definitely duller. It's really neat. So it's almost like two mics in one. Definitely worth it. Does the music is what he does. Been talking to him about starting a YouTube channel and whatnot. But if covers are not the way, then yeah. Well, Ro, it depends on what you want to do with your YouTube channel. If you're starting a channel just to put stuff out there, you can get copyrighted and it's fine. Like, that's what I mean. I had, I don't know, probably 300 copyright things on my channel from posting videos or highlights of streams. But you just want to be able to monetize them. And they're muted in some countries. So if you're starting a YouTube channel just to like get your stuff out there, get your name, it's not a bad thing. But if you're trying to like make money off of YouTube, yeah, stay away from it, 100%. Used on amps, I was like, oh yeah, yeah, it's really nice. It's a great microphone. Great on bass drum. It's almost like a sub mic. That's why I like it on this, because it's an open kick drum. It's getting that sub thud. So if you paired it with a dynamic on a dead kit, having that on resonant side, like angled a little bit, it's just all low end, boom. So it's nice, but not like it's a nice complement to like a D12 or like a 52. That's got that punch, and the ribbon just adds in that like niceness. So that's why I got it. But it's also a great mono overhead and a crotch mic. It's a great crotch mic. If you got to mic the crotch. So good. You got yourself a 1991 Pearl Export jazz setup? Yo! That's amazing. That's probably an awesome kit. That's like amazing. Amber, how are you doing? It's great to see you. What color? A Pearl Export jazz setup. That's awesome. You got a D9. Oh, nice. D19. Nice. And a FET 47. Oh, wow. Like a ribbon and a FET condenser circuit in the same thing? Interesting. A FET for like... Oh, that's what you do. I'm sorry. I'm thinking like that's what you do for your kick drum sound. Okay, that makes sense. I don't have a 47. I want one. Do you have a real one? Because I know you got the warm audio one, right? I wasn't sure if you had a D12. I think I knew what you meant. Yeah. Because you got the warm audio like stuff. I think. I'm looking at I've never had a 47 or 47 style. I always use, for kick drums, I have a D12 VR. I don't have a vintage D12. I never like D112s. I don't like D112s. They're just too like thin and so I always use 52s. I have 2 Beta 52s, and the Beta 91, that little flat crap. Oh, I hate that thing, but it does work for slap. And I would either do like 2 52s, like one inside, one outside, or like when I got the D112, when I got the D112, I do that inside, and I have a sub kick. So I would do that outside, or the ribbon. It all kind of depends on the kick and how much air's moving and how hard I'm hitting, because sometimes they don't work right. The FETs are great if you're beating the snot out of the drums, like just the way that just captures that pulse. I think they're fantastic. No, everyone. Oh, on a floor tom? I could see the 112 on a floor tom for sure. Yeah. I don't know. I just hated them as kick mics. I always preferred the 52 over the 112. Always. I won't mention their name, but a fantastic audio engineer. When I was getting my first set of mics for recording, because I'm like, I'm gonna learn how to record, and I'm like, what kick mic should I get? And he's like, well, do you think your playing is gonna be edited a lot? And I was like, what do you mean? What do you mean? And he's like, well, a D112 picks up attack like crazy in the high end, so it's super easy to edit like a bad drummer with one of those, and like double bass and all that, and like trigger. And I was like, I'm not doing that. He's like, then get a 52. It'll sound better, and they'll probably use it or blend more of it, and it'll be more you. So that's what I did, and it sounded good. So yeah, D112s if you're clicky. But on a floor tom, you want that attack, right? You want that slap. So I get that. I haven't looked at a frequency response for a 112, but I feel like I know the 52s just by heart. They're great. They're kind of that microphone, like a 57, a 52. You just point it at whatever, and it'll sound great, you know. But all right, we got a Herta it up. Middle note of the Herta. Triplet, right? We just came home from rehearsal. Nice. How was rehearsal? That's awesome. I have the itch to play with people again. I have the itch, but we'll see. So triplet, right? If we put the partial or the skip beat on the second note of the triplet, so the Herta, not at the beginning, but on the second note. I posted it on Instagram the other day and Twitter. If you guys are curious, we're on the second partial. If you say the word chimney, like the song, chimney, 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 chimney. That's our rhythm. Chimney. Triplet, 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 chimney, chimney. So that's what we're working on. And if you do a right-handed lead, single stroke roll, chimney, chimney. the root of it is just this. Right, just right, left, left. If you start with the left hand, my OCD requires a charoo. It's a good movie. Although I remember watching that and I didn't know what was happening. What was the other? What was her name? The actress, because she was in The Hills Are Alive. Oh, Sound of Music. And I remember we were home. There was a blizzard, and Sound of Music was on like PBS or something. And I was like, "This is the worst movie I've ever seen in my life." I hated it. I was like, "This is awful." And I'm like, "It's that lady from Mary Poppins," and I was like, "What is going on with these old movies? So much singing." Starting to take shape. Nice, nice. So we're doing it as singles. As doubles. Right? So we're shifting it around and as paradiddles. Paradiddle variations, and then we'll add flams and all that stuff. Julie Andrews, that's right. She's great. But when you're like 7, you're like, this sucks. You know? Bed knobs and broomsticks sometime. I feel like I've seen that. But when I was little. I don't know. I didn't like singing movies. And I still don't. It depends. Some I love. Some I think are fantastic. But some I'm like, this is just awful. You're just singing because there was a budget for it. You know what I'm saying? You're like, oh, I don't know. Some are really good. But you know as well as I do. Some movies should not have singing in them. So, Herta is for the first one. Chim Chimney. And, Rack, I'm going to ruin the last one for you. Putting it on the partial of the last one, triplet. Ba-bum, ba-da-ba-bum, ba-da-bum. Game of Thrones. Angela Lansbury movie. Nice. She's cool. She's Murder, She Wrote. That used to be on TV when I was homesick. I'd watch like Bob Barker do Price is Right, and then like Murder, She Wrote would be on for like hours, and you were like, oh my God, when do cartoons start? Back in the day. So, yeah, Chim Chimney. So let's do doubles. Right, left, and then we'll do right, left, right, and then left, right, and then left, right, left. I don't know how long we've been. Holy crap, has it been 2 hours already? I gotta go. Crap, we gotta go to the store and get food. I told my wife, I'm like, I'll stream for 2 hours. I guess with all the stuff and all the talking, I'm a terrible streamer today. But I feel like we got stuff figured out. I feel good about it. If you are watching on Twitter, I'm sorry if I don't know what you're saying, but I appreciate you being here. I hope it's still streaming. I feel like we got it set up to where it's looking all right, but who knows. YouTube, I'm very excited to see how that looks. We should be in 1440p's. We could even probably do like true 4K 60. I might try that next time just to see if it if anything catches on fire. Because I'm at right now, my computer's at 0.8%. So I feel like we can handle it. I don't know. Bandwidth might be an issue though, but we'll see. I love you guys. Thanks for hanging on Twitch, YouTube, and Twitter. All you guys, appreciate you. There were some really good conversations today. I didn't play a lot, but I guess it feels like a weekend at my house. Everyone's just kind of like, meh, like in pajamas, resting, being bums. So, yeah. I had fun today. It was a good day, even though I didn't play much. Austin, thank you. Amber, Ro. Yeah, definitely don't let me, old man talking about drum covers, ruin your time. That's just grumpy old Dan talking. But I love you guys. Have a great day. I'll see you. I'll be live tomorrow. Tomorrow's what, Thursday? Yeah, should be. Yeah, wisdom, as some would say, right? Bye, guys. I don't know how to shut this off now. Okay, here we go. Bye. Da-da-da. Stream will stop and you will no longer be live. Yes.